Hi guys, welcome back to Next Level Education. So today we are talking about the ancient Kingdom of Kandy in Sri Lanka. So buckle up for the video and let's go.
Next Mind Education.
Imagine a kingdom hidden among misty mountains, a land protected by nature, surrounded by thick forests, steep hills and winding rivers. A place where courage lived in every heart and freedom was valued above everything else. This is the story of the Kingdom of Kandy, the last independent kingdom of Sri Lanka. The Kingdom of Kandy rose in the central highlands of the island, not by accident, but by strategy. While foreign powers like the Portuguese and the Dutch slowly captured the coastal regions, Kandy remained strong and unconquered. Its location made it difficult for enemies to invade. But it was not just the mountains that protected Kandy, it was the intelligence and determination of its people and rulers. Life in Kandy was rich in culture, tradition and faith. At the heart of the kingdom stood the sacred Temple of the Tooth, which houses the tooth relic of Lord Buddha. This relic was not only a religious treasure, but also a symbol of power and rightful leadership. Whoever protected the relic was considered the true ruler of the land. Because of this, the King of Kandy was not just a political leader, but also a guardian of religion and culture. The Kandian kingdom was known for its beautiful traditions, art, and festivals. When the Portuguese first arrived, they tried to capture the entire island, but Kandy stood firm. Later, the Dutch attempted the same, yet again, Kandy resisted. The Kandian warriors did not always fight in open battle. Instead, they used clever tactics such as guerrilla warfare. They attacked unexpectedly, used the jungle to their advantage, and avoided direct confrontation when necessary. The land itself became their greatest weapon. Foreign armies, unfamiliar with the terrain, found it nearly impossible to defeat them. This made Kandy a powerful symbol of resistance against colonial rule. But everything changed when the British arrived. Unlike the Portuguese and the Dutch, the British were more strategic and patient. They realized that defeating Kandy through war alone would be difficult, so instead they looked for weaknesses within the kingdom. At that time, the ruler of Kandy was Sri Vikrama Rajasinghe, the last king of the kingdom. He was a strong but controversial leader. While some supported him, others, especially powerful chiefs within the kingdom, were unhappy with his rule. This internal division became the greatest threat to Kandy. The British took advantage of this situation. They formed alliances with the dissatisfied Kandian chiefs and slowly gained influence. Instead of attacking from outside, they weakened the kingdom from within. This strategy proved to be successful. In 1815, a historic agreement known as the Kandian Convention was signed. Through this agreement, the Kandian chiefs handed over control of the kingdom to the British. Without a major battle, without a final war, the Kingdom of Kandy came to an end. For the first time in history, the entire island of Sri Lanka fell under foreign rule. This was not just the fall of a kingdom, it was the end of independence. It was a moment that changed the course of history. But even though the kingdom had fallen, the spirit of its people did not disappear. Just a few years later, in 1818, the people rose up once again in the Uva Rebellion. Farmers, villagers, and leaders united to fight against British rule. Although the rebellion was eventually suppressed, it proved that the courage and determination of the Kandian people were still alive. Today, Kandy remains one of the most important places in Sri Lanka. It is not just known for its beauty, but for its history and significance. When we walk through the city, visit its temples, or witness its traditions, we are reminded of a time when a small kingdom stood bravely against powerful empires. The story of the Kingdom of Kandy teaches us many valuable lessons. It teaches us that true strength is not only found in power or weapons, but in unity, courage, and intelligence. It reminds us that even in the face of great challenges, it is possible to stand strong and protect what we believe in. The Kingdom of Kandy may have fallen in 1815, but its legacy continues to live on. It lives in our culture, our traditions, and our identity as a nation.
If this video gave you a good knowledge about Kingdom of Kandy, don't forget to subscribe and smash the bell icon. If you want these kind of videos, comment down below. And we are done.